Heck yeah. Caught some paperwork today that pretty sure was fraudulent. Oh, it's only a day's work holding this registration around my neck. Man, it's like $50 for a bond. Cost me $150 for the registration at county registrar's office, and I bought some James Polk business cards. San Diego County Independent Process Server Rig 3539. Busting dirt bags when they try to rip off old people, man. I went to go deliver service of process to this lady. I don't know dudes from Adam and women from Eve. It's just a male or female name or some ambiguous name in the middle that I can't tell the difference. And an address, and then the summons or the complaint or whatever. Sometimes I read a little bit of it, but usually what happens is I'll show up at the door and someone will say, "What is this about?" I'll say, "Oh, I can look at it for you real quick to see like what it is." I don't normally look because it's your business and I just deliver it, but I have the right to look at it, but I just don't. But I'll look at it and I'll tell you what it is, and then that's the easiest way to get someone to be like, okay, thanks. But also, this lady said, "I don't have a credit card. I only have one credit card. It's from my husband's. I'm a widow. It's from my husband's pension from his military bank." I'm like, "Oh, what? Oh, crap! It's for $23,000. Somebody, and she said, "Yeah, people have been calling the last year or two and asking for different things like my social security number." I think somehow she got on a list of people who live off of a fixed income, some type of military connection or something. I don't know. They might have just figured out she only had one credit card and had it sent somewhere else. That is the backup address. I don't know how the service of process got there. I mean, they're going to have to investigate it, is what it is. So I left my business card with her, and her daughter takes care of her stuff. So I'm glad. I flagged it to our business, and they flagged it to the law firm that filed lawsuit. It's a big national banks law firm, so hopefully they'll be able to get to the bottom of it. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to. These people never don't leave some type of make mistakes. I mean, at least de minimis they do something that shows that it isn't the person, and see that it's a fraud. There's a very unlikely person for them to try to say, "Oh yeah, it was you." Plus, I told her about ID Shield real quick, and they have I think it's $1 million of coverage for damage done by fraud if they can't prosecute it some other way. So that's kind of cool. Something else. Oh, yesterday I was at the door and this grandma had her daughter at the door. This 9-year-old girl or 10-year-old girl. I don't know how old she was. I was showing her, "Oh, your mom's getting sued. You gotta ask her to call me." Well, I showed up today and the mom came to the door. And it was just some old thing that I guess, I don't know if this is what happened. They were paying off a collection for a car that they had already sold to someone else. I guess they had some type of weakness in the lien, because there's all these documents you have to file. I have a stack back here. You have to file to make a lien for a car for owner financing. I don't know what it was. It looked like a bigger finance company. Usually you can't sell when there isn't a lien, or is still a lien, but they sold it to someone else and they've been paying as agreed. And now all of a sudden that company sold it to someone else, and that new company is trying to get a judgment. Maybe that's standard if they feel like people are less likely to keep paying or something, or if the car's not there, they want to get a judgment or a stipulated judgment. But I didn't know what to say at first. But then after I left, I thought about it. I thought there was this interim amount of $1,200. That's probably the amount they paid off in collections that they took off of the initial note amount, and that's what they're suing for. I don't know why a new note buyer wouldn't just say, "We'd like to enter a stipulated judgment," something like that. rather than going to court like this. But I always feel a little better when it's something like that, you know. I don't feel horribly bad about stuff because when people are too poor, there's no place where these big credit card companies are going to get money from judgment. They're not going to really enforce anything. It just kind of enforces their position of being the purveyors of who has good or bad credit, and that's what makes them the money. They do enforce stuff though. Yeah. Anyways, I got to do a little bit of a good deed, help explain some stuff to some people. That's kind of what a lot of it is. I just explain a little bit and say, hey, I'm sorry you have to deal with it, but I'm just the messenger. That's really the best way. Is to not leave it open ended about a cagey discussion about, oh, I'm really just a collector in disguise. You're really just serving the bank. I don't know. It's all predicated on someone's right to know, but it is the lenders wanting to make sure they don't disqualify themselves from being able to pursue the lawsuit. Anyways, that's that for today. Thought I was going to have a lot more to say about it, but I didn't. I don't. Maybe I'll think of something later.